Hey guys, so I wanted to take some time today to talk about what happened this past weekend with the tragic loss that we had in the not only the sports world community, but just for our Earth itself, in Kobe Bryant, and not just Kobe Bryant, but also, with Giannu and all of the other families that were affected by the helicopter crash that took place this last weekend. So, do want to apologize in advance if this sounds like a ramble, because it is. I don't have a script for this. I've just wanted to talk about my thoughts and how I'm feeling following that tragedy, right? So, Kobe Bryant was one of those dudes that I watched when I was growing up. He really got into his prime as I started to really care about sports back in like '03, 2004. And not only was the dude a beast like on the court, right? Because it's easy to point to that like, man, dude is something special, but he was also good role model, guy that a lot of these younger folks like coming up, younger athletes really try to model themselves after that Mamba mentality. And I think what hurts the most, at least for me, um, you're welcome to disagree with me, right? Is that this was a guy that was in peak health. Woke up this morning. He didn't know that Sunday was going to be his last day, nor Gianno or the other folks that were in that helicopter. But, here we are, finding out the news. And usually I'm not the type of guy that really cares much about celebrity. Well, not say care much necessarily, but I guess I don't get affected as much by celebrity deaths. But I'm not gonna lie, this one really hurt. Really actually made me shed some tears when I found the news out this past weekend, and just really puts things into perspective with just how precious life can be, right? Because you never know when you wake up in the morning if that today is going to be your last day, nor if you go to bed one night, never know if you're not going to ever wake up again. And just really puts things into perspective. And so ever since like all of this happened, just been spending more time in general with family, and spending more time communicating with the fiance that I have back at home. And if there's any good that does come out of it, because it is really sad, it's really tragic, but what I've seen is just universal love that this man has received since his tragic news has passed. It's been amazing to see, just to see everybody come together, whether you actually do care about sports or not, and talk about how impactful that this man has been on all of us. And it makes me realize, we have a tendency to believe that, we as a country, because I'm here in the United States, right, that we're pretty divided as a nation. And just seeing everybody from all backgrounds really come together and mourn this man, makes me realize that we're not as different as we think we are, and that gives me hope. And that makes me feel a little better knowing that this one man had such an impact. And hopefully we could continue to carry on his legacy in all of us. So yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. um Kobe, I hope you're resting easy up in heaven. So are you, Gianno. So are all the other families that are affected by the helicopter crash that took place in Los Angeles this past weekend. So that's really all I have to say, I think. I hope you guys are having a much better day, and that, you're living your life to the fullest, because, you never know what could happen. So, yeah, I think that's all I got. Take it easy, guys.